Let's talk about this Josh Giddey thing. You guys know who that is? That's the problem. Josh Giddey, who is a really talented basketball player from Australia, who plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder, for now, is under investigation by the NBA because Josh Giddey is a guy, and that's him on the screen there. Josh Giddey's a guy that is caught in a scandal where he is being accused of having a physical relationship with a girl who is alleged to be 15 years old.
What's up, man? It's Josh. Here with your beautiful sister. Good luck for your season. You're going to Sacramento soon for a game, so all the best of luck. We're going to come up and watch you. Take care of business.
That's one of the videos. Here he is with this, supposedly with this woman, calling her my girl.
What's up, my man? We're at the front of the club. Me and my girl. Better head back to mine.
Oh. Going back to my, meaning we're going back to my place.
Oh.
Now, here's what I want to make sure that everybody is acutely aware of. I am not 100% sure that this is actually Josh Giddey.
Mm-hmm.
With the way that AI works these days, I am telling you, slow your roll on this. But the NBA is investigating this. Josh Giddey is 21. This girl is 15.
Allegedly.
How is he still playing in the NBA? The NBA has to take action against Josh Giddey by suspending him and waiting for this investigation to play out.
It seems like a lot of organizations, though, or like leagues, don't do that anymore. I feel like it used to be a thing where, hey, if you were involved in whatever type of scandal, whatever it is, you were in the middle of something, hey, we're going to suspend you with pay pending the results of the investigation. That's how it used to be. Hey, we're putting you on the back burner. You're not going to play. You can practice or whatever, but you're not going to play until this thing gets worked out one way or the other. And now we don't do that anymore. And I think that's really interesting because Giddey and company came out and no commented it, right? I understand the question, no comment. Okay, great. No comment, left and right. Giddey, other players, coaches, everybody's no commenting this thing to death. Yet he's still playing. So I understand why you don't want to talk about it, why you're not talking about it. However, I just think once it came out the NBA was investigating this kid for doing this, you got to suspend him. You can't have this guy out on the floor having huge games and doing what he does best while this is going on. Because ultimately, and this is what I always say about every commissioner of the league, Roger Goodell went through this.
Yes.
Right? Like, Manfred, in my opinion, with Major League Baseball has gone through this and failed miserably, but that's a different show. Now it's time for Adam Silver to, face the music of a situation where he needs to discipline somebody proactively.
Yes.
And is not going to do it or hasn't yet.
Because we're not talking about sign stealing. We are talking about an abuse of an underage girl. And I think this is a very different conversation. I don't think it's anything to joke about. I don't think it is anything to take lightly. The NBA has to take action because the fan base is, running with the innocent until proven guilty line. Well, not in these cases. This is a 15-year-old girl, allegedly, that he is accused of having a physical relationship with. And there is video and picture evidence. And I think if you are OKC, if you are the NBA, you have to take him off the floor and take him out of sight. And Weetabix, which is an Australian cereal company, is already talking about pulling their relationship with him.
Their reps are in contact with Oklahoma City and the NBA.
This is a big deal. And Weetabix is a major sponsor of his. This is a big deal. And I don't know what you do here. We've never seen this in this way before. He's 21. She is allegedly 15. He is alleged to have had a physical relationship with her. End of story. Take him off the floor. Let the investigation play out. My issue is, again, it's the Michigan argument. How come you're not denying this? If you did not do this, how are you not wholesale, fully and forcefully denying this?
Yeah, you're just no commenting, which in a lot of ways is an admission.
It's really, really very serious. that the NBA is investigating this. Now, the flip side of this coin is the NBA is investigating this, but they have not suspended him pending the outcome of this investigation. That tells you that maybe he did not do this. And if I was a lawyer worth my salt, I would absolutely no comment him. I would put a gag on him. You are not talking about this. And if you're Josh Giddey and you didn't do this, you're saying to your lawyer, I didn't do this, and I want to say that. And probably the smart thing is for his lawyer to say, no, you're not going to say that. You're going to say, I have no comment on it. And then you're never going to meet with the media again. Because what good can come with him meeting with the media?
But that's the amazing part of still playing. I mean, isn't he required? If I understand correctly, when you play games, you're required to do media of some form, especially when you're at home.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, I mean, he's going to continue to get asked questions about it. And the media damn well knows that he's going to no comment it, but they have to ask.
Why? Put yourself in this position?
Well, and this is the point you brought up in the vaunted pre-show meeting behind the scenes.
And stuff.
It doesn't make a lot of sense that if Josh Giddey was of age and he knew this girl was not, why would he be posting her on social media? Like, you would think that if you knew you were doing something wrong, you wouldn't be out here like posting videos and like that. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
The story, something in the story doesn't feel right to me. That a 21-year-old multimillionaire NBA superstar is going to hook up with a 15-year-old girl. That doesn't make sense to me. You're 21. You're a good-looking dude. They line up outside the arena for you. You chose a 15-year-old? And now, allegedly, there is another girl coming forward. Like, this is a problem. And I am all for due process. But if you're the NBA, it's a bad look every time he bounces a ball in a uniform.
Especially when you're talking about heading into, media rights negotiations coming. And I mean, you're going to take a write down if you don't handle this the right way.
And he's on one of the best teams in the NBA. He's had a terrible season. He has not been the same player this year. And we have argued about this in our members only group with James Knight and everybody else. We talk a lot of NBA on this show. We're passionate about it. And I have had people across this league tell me, hey, Chet Holmgren is the exact same player that Josh Giddey is, which is why both of them rarely have big games on the same night, which they haven't this year, right? And Josh Giddey's name has been thrown around pretty wildly in trade scenarios.
Which you can kiss that goodbye now.
That's dead. Like this is a huge problem. Because Josh Giddey would have gotten you Zach LaVine. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And all that's gone with now.
Yeah, you need, if you want to make a deal, now you need this thing to get wrapped up, and you need a statement saying he didn't do this. You need something that says, hey, we haven't found any evidence he did this. Like, we don't believe that at this time we can't come to the conclusion that Josh did this, or something like that from the league that exonerates him, absolves him of responsibility here. He's good to go.
Yeah, I really hope this isn't the case. That Josh Giddey and this girl and the pictures that are out there of him with AI the way it is today, I'm not ready to just count this as done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not ready to count it as done. I'm not ready to condemn the guy.
I think that's smart because AI is powerful, but it's tough. Like the Instagram videos, the thing that I struggle with in these Instagram videos is there's no question in my mind that that's Josh. The thing that I have a question about is that actually what he's saying? Because that's where AI is powerful.
Well, and there's all these videos that apparently show the act happening.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Giddey's face is in none of them. And frankly, I haven't watched them, but reading the analysis of them, Josh Giddey is not seen in those videos. And this is bad, dude. This is the worst of the worst. And I really hope this is not him. And I cannot believe he would do this. I cannot believe he would do this.
It's what you always say, though. It's what you always say. And I'm not condemning the guy. I'm just saying we've seen this before. Powerful men and I'm not saying this dude runs any countries or anything, but multimillionaire, just like you said, good looking dude, has everything you could ever want. Falling at the feet of sex wouldn't be the first time.
And what are we dealing with here? And I was going to leave that part out, but I think this matters. What are we dealing with here? We're dealing with a 21-year-old kid who is alleged to have partaken in, at best, sexual activity with an underage girl that was photographed and videoed. Allegedly. I want to make that very clear because I do not buy this until the end of this. I am not going to believe it was him. This is so outrageous.
It is.
And so outlandish and so salacious. And he is so dead to rights if you believe everything that you're seeing in these videos. Because there's a full-on sex tape. There are pictures and videos of him with this girl. If you believe that lock, stock, and barrel, this dude is just put him in a prison cell now. Because she was 15 at the time those videos were made.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this video of him talking to her brother about it. I don't buy it.
I think the other
I can't believe it.
For the league, I think the other interesting thing is the timing of this. The last scandal the league had was the Ja Morant situation. And they were very aggressive with the Ja Morant situation, right? Ja got kind of pulled back. You know, if you remember, the Grizzlies had initially suspended him. Then the league stepped in and suspended him, which he's serving now. And that was kind of handled pretty quick. And there was never any real outlandish denial that, hey, that was me in the club with that stripper. That was me in the car with that gun. And the league just handled it. And I'm very curious. And this is kind of what I mean with Adam Silver. Adam Silver set a precedent with Ja Morant in some respects. Hey, there's pictures, there's videos. You live streamed in a club where you flashed a gun. We got to do something about this. The problem is that condemns Ja for hello. Don't know
I
what
dropped
happened.
my pen on the fade to black button.
That video condemned Ja. It was no doubt that was Ja. No doubt that he had a gun.
He didn't deny it.
He didn't deny it. Okay, great. Pretty clean cut. That thing about AI and is Josh actually saying that? You know, we have no evidence so far that I've seen. Maybe the league's got more, of course, but we haven't seen it Josh's face in like a sex tape or anything like that yet.
Because there's the video. There's the picture of Josh Giddey in a Weet-Bix commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Here's Josh Giddey in this video.
What's up, my man? We're at the front of the club. Me and my girl about to head back to mine. What's up, my man? We're at the front of the club. Me and my girl about to head back to mine.
I don't know. I don't
What's
know.
up, man? It's Josh. Here with your beautiful sister. Good luck for your season. You're going to Sacramento soon for a game, so all the best of luck. We're going to come up and watch you. Take care of business.
I mean, do you believe it?
I believe that first one where it's more lit, where the lighting is better and you can really see his face.
The one we'll get back to mine.
Yeah. That one I think is a little more, for me anyways, a little bit easier. Because when you watch AI videos, right? If you go on like YouTube, let's say, and you look up, hey, you know, real video versus AI video.
The Jim Harbaugh video.
Harbaugh one. You can clearly tell that Jim Harbaugh's lips do not match what is being said. You can tell that. But here, it looks to me like it matches.
What's up, my man? We're at the front of the club. Me and my girl about to head back to mine.
Like,
that's tough. Dude.
It's simple. It's relaxed. It's not, it would be hard to manipulate that in some way. Like, I don't know, dude. I agree. We need to be careful just writing this off. But this is tough.
Can't do it.
This is tough.
I am not. Man, I wish he'd come out and said I was in no way, shape, or form part of this. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Mm-hmm.
I would have. I think I'd have been sitting here. I think I'd have been sitting here. Yeah, I don't know. I would have been defending him if he'd have said that.
I want you to listen to me.
I just can't believe it.
I'm going to say this again.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't.
Never.
All right. Let's see. Boston Mapes. Can we please not make him the next Trevor Bauer and just let the real investigation do its job?
I agree that the Trevor Bauer situation changed the landscape of these type of situations.
Trevor Bauer, the pitcher for the Dodgers, who had, by any account, very exotic physical sex with a woman on multiple occasions. She basically sued him, ruined him. I mean, cost him untold millions, tens of millions. And at the end of the day, turned out, essentially, she set him up. She set him up. And there's text messages about it. Like, it's not really that much in question. But he's not signed by a major league team, and I don't think he will be. Meanwhile, Shohei Ohtani is about to get $500 million from the Cubs. Trevor Bauer, who had a stellar season in Japan, I don't believe will be playing in the majors. I don't think anybody will ever sign him again. And something that was consensual, whether you like it or not, or morally or ethically buy it, it doesn't matter.
Guilty in the public opinion.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Johnny Gonzalez, just like his game, his underage girlfriend is mid. Wow. Okay. I don't know about all that. Giddey's favorite song is Winger 17. You guys are heartless. Robert Road, Giddey heard that 15 would get him 20. Man. Is this what we're doing?
Jackass.
Matthew Me. So you say it's okay. Michigan cheated the last 3 years. Who said that? Can't believe you've lost integrity too. They ran up scores to make money, launched through the Quorum Stallions vacuum cleaner company. So you have evidence.
What are you talking about?
So you have evidence that they laundered money. They laundered money through Connor Stallions LLC. You have evidence of that, obviously, right? You have no evidence of that. And nobody on this show has ever said it's okay they cheated. James Knight. Ooh, James Knight. Either refute the accusations or NB. I don't know what NB means. I think his lawyer would probably not let him. Jeff Woodworth, young girls, get out of my mind. My love for you is way out of line. Okay. 1984, because his lawyers told him not to say anything. I agree with that. The Todd father, this is super gross if true. She's 15. She's 15. Which is... Brandon Butler, reports say she is a junior in high school, so could be 17 for all we know. Still not good. These reports say that when this happened, she was 15. So, OG Gary, stream having issues for anyone else? Are we having stream issues?
There we go.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Bob Smith, Giddey and Wander Franco will soon be cellmates. Wander Franco. Good Lord. James says the NBA needs to suspend him. Gumby fresh out. I never talked to the media, therefore I'm not guilty either. There you go. There you go. There you go. Cisbro, she's 17. How is she 17? The issue is consent in Oklahoma is 16. NBA doesn't have rules on this. They will have to put something in the rule, but I'm sure he will get suspended. I'm not ready to say she's 17 or 16 or because I don't know.
Do we know for a fact that this happened in Oklahoma?
I don't know that we know that.
The age of consent in Australia is 16.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to. I don't believe any of the reports that we've seen. That's why I'm not willing to. There's something here that's just not right.
Totally agree.
I'm not willing to assume or make leaps in faith, or I'm not. OG Gary says stream issues. Damn it. You get in the comments below. Are we having stream issues? Boston Mapes, as Akon says, I'm in a 21 and older club, they say. I just don't know how, because I heard a lot of people saying he didn't know she was that young. Guy, look at the pictures. Are we serious? I'm in a 21 and older club, they say. Come on. It's terrible. Giddey is averaging, no, main event.
Come on, guys.
Gumby fresh out. I have no stream issues. Good. So in Australia, a 16-year-old can date whoever. I don't.
Yeah,
that doesn't make it right.
That doesn't make it right, but this is what I'm saying. This is how little we know about this.
Yeah.
So if that video, let's say, just to hear me out, if that video was taken in Australia and this girl is 16 instead of 15, Josh has done nothing wrong, allegedly. Allegedly. if this video was taken on U.S. soil, dude's in a world of hurt.
Yeah.
If it actually happened. Because again, it's all allegedly. We don't know. And that's what I think is really tough. And I'm glad you brought up Trevor Bauer, other people did or whatever, because it reeks of the Trevor Bauer situation in some ways when we first knew about the Trevor Bauer thing. Trevor Bauer got railroaded early on when this stuff came out. I mean, you're talking about, like little DMs were traded in the public eye and like he was getting run through it. And then he comes out the other side clean and it's like, dude, like now this changes the way we look at a lot of different things, to which I say, Adam Silver, you need to be very careful about how you handle this. You need to handle it properly. Everyone out there, all the haters of the NBA and Adam Silver saying, hey, we were quick to suspend Ja Morant, but we haven't suspended Josh Giddey. What is it? This has nothing to do with race or anything like that. What I think it has to do with is that Adam Silver is very progressive. He's very, he treats things very differently. So we're in an age where, hey, we're no longer doing to what we said earlier in this conversation. We're not doing, hey, oh, you're in the middle of something, we're going to suspend you with pay pending the investigation. We're not doing that anymore. What we're doing is, yeah, we're investigating them. You can still play, but you're going to have to face the media. You're going to have to handle that the best way you can. And to Josh's credit, he was calm and collected when talking to the media. He didn't do the Blake Corum where he's like, no, I had no idea, even though I look super guilty rocking back and forth and I'm stuttering. He didn't do that. He was like, yeah, I understand the question, but I have no comment on it.
Yeah.
He was cold about it. So I don't know, man. I don't know, but it is not a good look either way.
No, and I'm trying to find reports that she's 17 and I cannot find one. So it is all the reports that I have seen have say that this girl is 15 years old, which is the issue here. It doesn't matter. You cannot. I understand I'm not the smartest guy in the world. This is stupid. This girl doesn't look nearly. She looks 15. Man, like, are we blind? And I don't understand this. I don't, and I understand why he doesn't want to comment, but you cannot do this. You cannot, in my opinion, when you make the money and you have everything that she wants, Trevor Bauer, you got like Trevor Bauer's crime was doing this with a San Diego Padres fangirl. Because that's what this girl that Trevor Bauer got in trouble with. She was a Padres fan who had allegedly slept with many Padre players, and including one of his best friends. So he knew. A guy like Josh Giddey, who can have any woman in the world. Are you really telling me that an alleged 15-year-old girl was your first choice? I hope this is not true. I hope this is not true. Boss Frog, what's up, boss? Where is that 15, 16, 17-year-old girl's parents and her brother that's allegedly in this video with Josh Giddey talking about this?
Something doesn't add up.
I'm telling you.
Something doesn't add up.
You're giving away a $40 million Weet-Bix, endorsement over a 15-year-old girl? I mean, are you serious? Come on. Big 12, all Texas sports fans, the great Kerry Von Erich. The Claw. That was my guy when I was a kid, the Texas Tornado. Boss Frog, seriously, would they not have raised hell already? Right? I'm telling. I just.
It doesn't work both ways. Here. It doesn't work both ways. You don't have an illegal underage relationship like this, but then also the family's like, yeah, we're good. Our daughter's 15 and she's dating Josh Giddey.
Yeah, we'll take that Weet-Bix money, please.
Like, that's not how it works.
No. I just am not. And I don't understand how this happens with so many athletes, because he's not going to be the last one if this is true. He is not. And I'm trying to find a story where this girl's 17. Not that makes it better, because I'll be honest with you, I don't care what the law says. She's 17, man. Like, this is why it must be so difficult to be the father of a daughter. Like, I can't even imagine it. I cannot even imagine it. And I just look at these allegations, everything you want. This kid, Josh Giddey's got it.
Mm-hmm.
And yet it's just not enough. It's just not enough. And now all of his teammates are deleting and unfollowing him. And you just feel like it's true. You just feel like it's true. And the funny part is, like, this Chet Holmgren story, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Chet Holmgren had tweeted something to the effect of, me and Josh Giddey are locked in, we're bros. Yeah, he deleted that tweet. Like, it tells you, yeah, something's not right here.
Mm-hmm.
Something is not right here. And I just feel sick about it, because no matter how this turns out, Josh Giddey will never be the same. It's over now.
Again, though, choices.
Yeah, you made your bed, man.
Time to lay in it.
Yeah. The Todd Father, stream is perfect for me, must be regional. Capazzo. Having a daughter is great, and it sucks all at the same time. I bet it does. I bet it does.